What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing my match review, match reaction and match analysis of Manchester City's in the end win against Fulham at the Etihad Stadium, leaving it very late to the 95th minute for Erling Haaland to score the winner from the penalty spot. But before I do crack on with this video with all the talking points from this game, including speaking quite a bit about that atrocious referee, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then do subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video, aiming for 200 likes. Let me know your thoughts on what you made of this victory for Manchester City in the comments below. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and check out their app, it's free to download. Then the link is in the description, which will take you to the download page to download OneFootball. Let's crack on then with the match review, and we're going to speak first about Manchester City's lineup for this game and the two big omissions from the starting 11. Firstly, Phil Foden. I would have started him. I'd have put him on the right-hand side and Grealish on the left-hand side and gone with Alvarez up top if Erling Haaland wasn't fit enough to start, which seemingly it seems like he wasn't fit enough to start in this game. Instead, Manchester City went with Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side, and I just always feel like we look a little bit lethargic when we're going towards, we look almost pedestrian-like, like we want to walk the ball, move the ball slowly. A lot of pedestrian passing, safe passing. No surprise that City had over 90% pass accuracy, over 700 passes in the game. It's all a bit too slow for my liking. I think Foden offers that directness there. Always looks very good on the right-hand side for Manchester City. Jack Grealish is one of them players that draws in a lot of fouls. He draws in a lot of space. So it would create a little bit of freedom there for Phil Foden on the right-hand side. When we did bring Foden on in the second half, it was a like-for-like sub and he went on the left-hand side, not on the right-hand side. I'd like to see Foden starting on the right-hand side and Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. If we've got Erling Haaland up top, it's a big bonus. He's a right handful, but Alvarez started to prove that he's a right handful as well, but we'll speak more about him in just one moment when we get through the talking points. Now, the other big omission from the squad was Erling Haaland. Now, to me, if you're fit enough to be on the bench, you're fit enough to be starting the game, and that was very nearly detrimental to Manchester City in this game if we didn't find that last-minute winner, and I would be sitting here now criticising, saying, why was Erling Haaland not starting this game? I would rather Erling Haaland, if he's only fit to do he's done 25 minutes today and clearly fit enough to do more minutes. If it only meant he could only do one half, I'd rather have started him and had him available for the first half and look to score 2 or 3 goals in that first half, kill the game, get the game sorted and bring Erling Haaland off at half time. Instead, we left it very, very late, and I think Manchester City, in my opinion anyway, I know we've won the game, I like to be positive, but I just feel like Erling Haaland should have started in this game and brought him off later. We nearly got stung by that, and in other games, if we do that, then we could well get stung. It nearly happened here. We got away with it. I'm buzzing. I'm delighted that we've managed to find the win in the end, which in my opinion, I thought Manchester City fully deserved the win from the game. Yes, there's bits we can improve on, my little bit of analysis here, but our shot accuracy, not brilliant. Only having a handful of shots on target. I think it was 5 shots shots on target for a return of nearly 20 shots was poor from Manchester City, and I think they'll be working on their shooting practice, and I think they need to work on a bit of creativity as well. It was too pedestrian from Manchester City, and we're going to need to be a little bit more direct, a little bit more decisive if we are to beat Chelsea on Wednesday night in the Carabao Cup. Now, also with Erling Haaland not starting in this game, if he was fit enough to start in this game, I'd rather he started in this game than against Chelsea, but I presume Haaland is going to start against Chelsea, you would think. But we'll see what happens. I think City are just a bit cautious with him. They don't want him to pick up a long-term injury, because it's going to be disastrous for Manchester City to not have Erling Haaland around, so they didn't want to rush him back, and I think that was the aim, which we just about have got away with, so it was the correct decision, but only just. Right, on to the game then. So Manchester City, a very slow, pedestrian first 15 minutes in the game. Get that through ball from Gundogan into Alvarez. He's proving more and more he's like Aguero. Near post, going up past the keeper. Keeper gets a hand onto it. Leno onto the top of the crossbar and into the back of the net. It's a cool, lovely, tidy finish from Julian Alvarez. He impressed me midweek against Sevilla. He's impressed me again today. I have no problem with Alvarez starting up top again on Wednesday if we want him to. He is a player that knows where the back of the net is. He clearly knows how to score goals, and I'm excited. I'm excited for 2 or 3 seasons' time, because I think Alvarez could be one of the best Premier League strikers out there. He's got all the ingredients to be Sergio Aguero 2.0, and that's big boots to fill, but he's just such a natural finisher in front of goal. They're speaking, play him on the left, play him on the right. To me, he's best playing up top because he scores goals. The only problem Alvarez has got, he's got the best striker in the world in front of him in Erling Haaland, and it could be a case where City want to be more attacking in teams that are going to park the bus and have less than 30% possession, like Fulham today. You could start Alvarez as the second striker, or even 2 up top, partnering each other. That would be something to try out. I think that would score goals for Manchester City and get us back to where we was before we lost to Liverpool, because we seem to have lost confidence. We seem to have gone a little bit shy away from goal, and we don't look as fluent or as good as what we did before we lost to Liverpool, but hopefully we could start to sort that out over the next couple of games before we head in to the Winter World Cup. Now, Manchester City did find that second goal, John Stones, but it was ruled out for offside. A free kick comes in from De Bruyne. It's a decent ball into a decent area to me. With a free kick coming in, you should never be offside. You should be able to look across the line and always be onside. I think there were 3 players all offside and had an impact with the header coming in for Leno to make the save, and followed in by John Stones. Disappointing, because that would have been the 2-goal cushion that we were looking for, and the game near enough done and dusted. But it wasn't. Why? Because a red card comes in. Cancelo, why he's leaning in with the elbow, goes in with the elbow into the back, I do not know. I thought it was harsh, but I don't know what Cancelo's doing there. He is a bit suspect defensively. He hasn't been as sharp or as good over the last month or so. That's just my opinion. He hasn't looked as good, and for that now, he is suspended. I'm not too sure whether he's suspended for the Chelsea game or how long the suspension is. They've changed the rules and everything. I don't know whether they apply to the EFL Cup or not. Who knows? I'll get further clarification on that by the time I do my preview for the Chelsea game. But penalties given, City go down to 10 men. It's a disaster. I'd rather just concede and keep 11 men on the pitch, because going down to 10 men just leads to all kinds of complications. Now, Pereira puts the ball into the back of the net. Fulham are delighted. They get the equaliser, and that's how it remains. City, second half, chuck on Foden, chuck on Haaland. Haaland eventually does find that goal. His whiskers offside, less than half a yard offside. His knee is offside with big long legs. We love having his big long legs here, because it means he can get onto balls that, quite frankly, no human being should be able to get on the end of. But it's also costly when it comes to offsides as well. His big long legs keeping him offside there. City with a good header from Haaland and a good ball in from De Bruyne. De Bruyne not getting an assist, very unlucky. Did manage to win the penalty for Manchester City in the 94th minute, but still good header from Haaland, unlucky, and it just looked like it just wasn't going to be our day. We was going to have a big moan about how bad the referee was, giving out lenient red cards that, quite frankly, to me were yellow cards, not red cards, giving out yellow cards for literally everything. I think there were 17 fouls in the game, which 9 of them ended up leading to punishment of either a yellow card or red card. Absolutely crazy. Referee atrocious. We move on from that, because Man City got the penalty, 94th minute. De Bruyne is kicked in the back of the heel, does chuck himself to ground, goes down very dramatically, but he's just been kicked in the back of the heel. We're desperate, we want a penalty. It was a penalty. referee points to the spot, so credit to the referee. He made the correct decision there. And Haaland just under the keeper, it's low, and there's just enough power on it for him not to palm it away. It goes, hits the under parts of his arm and goes into the back of the net, into the bottom corner. We'll take that every day of the week. It's a goal for Manchester City, another goal for Erling Haaland, and thankfully 3 points, because we now sit top of the Premier League, with Arsenal having a difficult match away at Chelsea, which is a must-win game for them if they want to go top once more. For Manchester City, we do have another game coming up against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup midweek on Wednesday, and we end our spell before the Winter World Cup with a home match against Brentford next Saturday with the early kickoff. So lots to learn, lots to look forward to still. We carry on, and to score in the 95th minute, always nice. Doesn't do too much for leading to potential heart attacks. We don't want that. So our blood pressure through the roof. We're happy, but we're also having to come from right up here to come right back down to earth again. But 3 points is 3 points. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think went well? What didn't? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. 200 likes once more is the aim. Subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. Plenty more football, plenty more Manchester City content to come, including a live watch along of tomorrow's game between Chelsea and Arsenal. Big implications on Manchester City's season, so come and join me for that. The link will be out to that later on this evening for you guys to go and set your reminders for. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And lastly, do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by OneFootball. OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, the latest scores, results, statistics, live league tables, live commentary, and all your good footballing needs. It's a free app to download, highly rated. Go and check it out. Use my link to download the OneFootball app. It is free. Press that link in the description. Will take you to the download page to download the free OneFootball app. Anyone that does download OneFootball using my link does help to support the future content created here on my channel. It does keep these videos coming for you guys, and I'll see you all again for the watch along tomorrow. Chelsea, please do us a favour, that would be much appreciated. So I'll see you then. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.